couple Preds and some many great moments shared with them.
No changes to the lineup for Andrew Brunette. Nashville coming off of a 3-1 win against Seattle on Thursday. And by every party, score! Right off the faceoff! Steven Stamkos! It's the Nashville shade of goal. Stamkos, who scored number 600 in Vegas, draws first blood.
Perfectly executed. You can see Stamkos in that spot. A design play doesn't always line up there. And O'Reilly wins it clean against one of the best face-off men in the league, and Jack Eichel.
Score for the Vegas Golden Knights, turned away. And now Vegas is able to counter. This is Tomas Hertl out to the wing, and a save by Justus Annunen. That tremendous performance against the Kraken, inspiring, and now off the post, Marner's follow-up shot, and another brilliant save.
There's that save. The Preds turn the puck over here. You don't like to see that, but watch this one's going to come right through. Deflection by Marner. He gets his own rebound, and look at Justus on it, and digging his right edge, finds that puck, and a nice push, keeps his legs together, and makes a massive save. They've struggled a little bit lately. The goaltending hasn't been great as well for the Vegas Golden Knights, but it's a team you can definitely not take lightly.
One behind the net, Ryan Upgoal quickly over to play it. Brett Howden gets it to the point. Rasmus Andersson, that one changed directions on the way in.
Falling into the wild card situation. Preds only 5 points behind Vegas as of tonight, going into today, sorry.
The net got wobbled there from behind. Ski ramped high off the glass, stays in the zone though. Vegas continues to attack. Lazam shot! Ricocheted by Hertl, way up in the air and out of play. Pinned the Predators in since they scored that opening goal by Steven Stamkos. Here they come again. Barbashev trying to twist it back to the slot. Save made. A follow-up stop by Annunen.
Towards the net, but let's take a look at the Nissan defensive stops of the game. One, Mark Stone, Eichel on the rebound, and just look at them. Less is more with Annunen eyes on the puck. Does a good job making himself, smothering that post.
Ozzy Wiesblatt took a good run at Andersson. Andersson's pretty tough. Andersson now with the puck. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. He's got Cole Smith with him. Shoots off the outside of the netting. Gets his own rebound, trying to stuff it in. Stamkos circles a no-look shot. Knocked down by Andersson. Svechkov gets underneath the stick, and now he's got Evangelista to the net. Shoots! Rebound! Schmidt looking for it.
As Andrew Brunette told you, how desperate they're going to be to get their game going, and Evangelista Schmidt does a good job making himself big, and Evangelista trying to go up and over there, puts it right in the crest, and Schmidt is able to hold on. It's in his blocker there, and Evangelista's trying to dig it around.
Josi has to avoid Kolasar. He's a handful. Cole Smith follows up. He has the puck. To the circle he goes and shoots. Save made by Annunen to go in the first. Annunen with the stop. Marner, 50 assists on the season. Near side, Eichel. To the side of the cage. Stone returns it to him. 44 seconds to go. Marner tries to pick the corner. It's loose to the side of the net. Popped over the net.
And Annunen holds on. And Marner, he's the one that quarterbacks the point. He's so good up top. He's got such good vision. And look at that one. Rebound to Dorf.
Jost is still there. Marner punches a hole in the line and sets it up again. Here's Eichel. Pressure on again. And another clean save with the glove. Justus Annunen.
Rebound and catch this puck. And again, you got Tomas Hertl right in front of the net, waiting for that rebound.
In the meantime, Tennessee Lotto Powerball power play. First one of the afternoon. Marchessault, 2 taps at it, one to the interior. Haula, Marchessault, a shot off the post! Rebound, Forsberg. Whipped back to the slot, defended by Colton Sissons. Haula behind the net. Back around for Steven Stamkos. This is an outstanding penalty kill for Vegas. Here is Forsberg to Stamkos! He scores! Tremendous puck movement. Forsberg, a no-look pass. And Stamkos has his second of the game.
Lo and behold, the Predators are up 2-0. Look at this play. Bounces over to Forsberg. Everybody in the building thought shot on this one. Watch Schmidt. He goes down, full cell, over to Stamkos, and he's got the entire net to shoot at. Gets it up and over. Jeremy Lauzon, who went down trying to block that shot, and the Preds
Up throw now straight away. Shea on the far side. O'Reilly now takes over on this second unit. Evangelista not pressured. Ducks in. Matt Wood to O'Reilly. Stopped by Schmid. Rebound bouncing around. And Schmid finally has it secure.
Injury and a good pop movement. Evangelista down to Matt Wood. Like the look off, and Matt Wood just fades off, gets that passing lane to O'Reilly. He's in a good spot there. Anderson goes down, and O'Reilly gets a good shot. Best save of the game.
Past the halfway point of regulation. 2 goals from Steven Stamkos. On it and tried a clearing attempt. Knocked down in front. That shot sent wide. Stone works it up top. Marner, one-touch pass anticipated by Shea. Shea's got a 3-on-1 shorthanded. Shea for Jones. Score! Oh, what a turnaround! Tyson Jones, a beautiful feed. Goal take a 3-0 lead.
Watch Brady Shea anticipate. He anticipates, he jumps the plane, he gets on his horse right up the ice. Jost and Halla feathers one over to Tyson Jost, pulls it in inside the post. A little sauce pass. Jost catch and release. And believe it or not, the Predators are up.
On the second unit for the Knights. Out top, Theodore. Changing lanes, looking for it, and he scores! He put it through the layered traffic. And that is the Golden Knights' first goal in 3 games. It took over 2.5, and they were due to get one. Theodore found a way through all of that traffic.
Just walked the line, and he takes it almost to the boards. Watch this, he's gonna walk the line all the way over, and he's waiting, his head's up, waiting for that traffic to arrive. You don't want to shoot it before because it's gonna be an easy save for the goaltender. And credit Shea Theodore with a great play there, just waiting for the traffic, and looks like it pinballs off a couple players.
On that great play by Brady Shea. Nashville back to work on the power play. Here's Forsberg again. Down low, O'Reilly. Marchessault now in the middle. Yossi with 38 on the clock. Near side Stamkos. Whips it in front. Score! Guess who? It's the battered and bloodied Ryan O'Reilly.
And it all starts with puck movement, then recognition. Stamkos right across. And it's going to go off O'Reilly's skate. He guides it in. There's no kicking motion. So this will be a good goal, and it's an intelligent play. The net front guy right there puts his skate in that position, redirects it in the net without the kicking motion. So this goal will stand in a huge response by the Preds power play. Look at that work.
Now it's Vegas that can counter. 2-on-1. Marner. He's got Barbashev with him. Marner shot. Another save! Eustace on it! Staying strong.
Possibly passing that one. And you throw deception. A lot of times you'll catch a goalie leaning, but Eustace on it and stays right in his position. Trusted that they were not going to let that pass through.
20-3 in the rest of the first period. They settled down with a strong second period. Now a loose puck picked up. A one-hand shot. Jost looking for his second of the game.
A great play by Brady Shea to get that to Jost, and he finished it off, and another good job here by Jost. He's just a workhorse. He's got that work ethic, and he's ran with this opportunity. He got intelligent in the decision-making. You don't have pressure on him.
Oh, and a steal by Forsberg. He's home free. Breakaway Forsberg. Saved by Schmid.
Playing how important it is. Lazan comes over. Svechkov does a good job pressuring. Then here comes Forsberg to the backhand, and Schmid just gets enough of it. Reaches over and just gets his blocker up, kept it up. This is a good shot. This is going the top part of the net. That gets by.
And even just before the trade deadline. And another steal. O'Reilly pushes ahead. Over to Evangelista. Saved by Schmid. Eichel.
Great job here again in the neutral zone. O'Reilly just pokes that puck away. And he's going to float one over right here to Luke Evangelista, and Schmid read that, got it.
Sent back in front.